Understanding the game.
Hi there, welcome to the video. Just wanted to do a review of some games in a jam that we really didn't take part in. This one's Jammin 2024. There's only a couple of games that I couldn't review because tried to download them and they didn't work, but we reviewed most of the games from the bunch, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Remember, if you like the video, throw in some likes at us or subscribe. Maybe chuck us some comments as well. Cheers. Alright, this first review is Sneaky Lights, which is basically just a simple platformer trying to make it from one side of the level to the other way, avoiding the enemies. So you got like snakes and like little blob monsters. There's also cats there, but they're harmless to you. So yeah, it's a nice simple little palette, like a grayscale. I quite like the lighting effects in it that they've used. This is neat, the different colors, so you know when you're getting to the end of if you can see it, that's the end of the level. It's quite good if you know that you're close, so you don't get frustrated. But yeah, character's a bit Mr. Magoo-ish with his little he's got a little pipe as well. Yeah, short and simple, you know, but I guess it didn't really need to be too much more. It would be nice to have like a story perhaps, and like a proper ending for it. But yeah, they had quite nice atmospheric soundtrack in the background, and the sound effects were quite simple, but you know, it worked for what they were. So yeah, well done with this one. A nice little short and straight to the point game. Alright, this next game had a very interesting title, Slamport, Warlock's Journey. For the will of a man is to abide in peace, but for his pride he shall never find it, except from the journal of an exiled sage. So I had these little phrases. Oh, I like that, the Thor, like I guess Thor or Hulk, like smashing the ground.
Hulk smash!
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Like when you land, it's quite a neat effect that they did with this game. Yeah, and how the ground underneath smashes in certain parts. There's quite a cool area up above in the game where that worked quite neatly. So yeah, the graphics are very simple. So I think it needs a little bit of work there. Like the man obviously doesn't really look like a warlock. He looks more like a sort of blank stick man, well, muscular stick man, should I say. But this part here, I sort of got stuck. So this is why I had to like kind of quit the game, as I was trying to blow up these little, they kind of look like boats. I was trying to blow them up and thought it would open away or would say you've won, but I tried it. I gave it several attempts. I can see now, I think there's something like above, like perhaps I went the wrong way. So I might have to give it another try at some point, but yeah, decent little attempt at a game for what it was. But I like the music on the title screen. Just might need a little bit of work, you know, in places, but yeah, good for what you have created. Alright, so the next one is called Robo Shutdown.
Terminator.
Yeah, this game frustrated me quite a bit, but I will give the creator props. Like, he got a bit of playtime out of me. I probably had to take a while before I try and go back and defeat the final one that got me. There seems to be a bug with the controls mouse where, like, you can't turn the way you want to. Like, you have to turn the other way, and that nearly got me killed a few times, and at the end I will blame it for getting me killed. But yeah, so there's something there with the mouse like movement which isn't quite right. There's also a bug when you die, like I appeared on the ceiling like several times, which I don't know if I've cut out the footage, but you'll see it if it's there. But yeah, you got to be right behind them as well to get the panel, and it's quite interesting how he made it. You got to do it twice, which is quite a neat little thing to make it trickier. So you got to disable all the robots, and then I guess I would have got like a winning screen or some kind of congratulations things. But yeah, it wasn't such a little bad game for what it was. It definitely had a difficulty level, and the robots were kind of scary how they can kind of tell you're there. They start to turn around when you're trying to control. So it did have like a, you know, it did bring a little bit of fear, which was quite neat to the experience as well. So yeah, this one, well, you got quite a bit of playing time out of me, so well done there. But also, yeah, well done. It's an interesting concept that you came up with here. I quite, although frustrated, I did quite enjoy it at the same time, the challenge. So yeah, good job. Cleric's Quest. Alright, this one I really, I did try, but I really didn't have a clue, unfortunately, with the, yeah, with the, how to actually predictably get the bone thrown guy to like actually kill the little goblins or orcs, whatever they are. I think goblins. Every time, like, yeah, it just, I don't know if there's something that I was doing wrong, but yeah, the graphics are quite nice on this one. I think it needs a lot of work with the engine, as I was saying, that throwing the bone.
Throw me a frickin' bone here!
And yeah, unfortunately the frustration won out in the end. Okay, Astray. This one was quite neat that it had a story. The story follows a young lady by the name of Maya, whose brother was led away into the rainforest of Trinidad by Duans. Amaya ventures into the unknown at the break of dusk to find him, and is hunted by the tales of the forest. So yeah, I think this is Trinidadian folklore, apparently. So this was quite a good little platformer. The controls could do with some tightening up, but like I don't miss so much the controls, but like the way it's been programmed. But yeah, there was a bit of a learning curve for me to work out like the powers that you got to pick up to stay alive in it. But yeah, and you got to make it, obviously, the what you got to do, make it to the other side of the screen, obviously. So it's simple in that fact, being a platformer, but they did put in some other elements there with the time factor, how you've got to get to the different powers. So yeah, this one was, yeah, not too bad. Obviously there's some stuff I mentioned there that needs a little bit of work, but yeah, it has potential, and I do like that they have a story, and so it's got a bit of ambience there, the game, which is nice. Those little characters were kind of creepy. They kind of got like oriental like hats on. So not too sure they have those in Trinidad as well, but yeah. Oh, the fire was pretty cool at the end too. Yeah, nice little go that you had here with this game. Had a little bit of fun. I got stuck a little bit, so well done there with the difficulty factor that you achieved with the game. So this next one is a legal gun, and I snipped out the footage so you don't have to see me being killed. Well, I get killed a couple more times until I worked it out, but before I put the gun away, this was, yeah, it definitely had quite a pulsating feel. The graphics are really simple, yeah, but the guys chasing you, or the little balls, I wouldn't call them guys, because you're like a triangle, but the ones chasing you, they're really on your case, like right through the level. You can't really, and the controls are a little bit hard when you turn the arrow like character that you play as, so they almost end up getting me a few times. But yeah, this one definitely gave you a bit of a rush. So they created a load of the simple graphics and stuff, and I like the little speech bubble like text that they had. Like, it had a lot of character how it says different stuff each time. I think it's got like an ending message as well, but yeah, I like the sense of humor. So yeah, this one was actually quite a nice little experience once I worked out how to actually make it through the level. So I did it in one run after that once I got past. So yeah, only things I can maybe mention is obviously graphics wise. The story did quite well with the text speech, but obviously a title screen, maybe like an animated story or something, anything like that could help. Some more sound effects, but yeah, not too bad for what it was. I had like an experience with this one, so thank you.
It is the time that you have wasted for your roles that makes your roles so important.
Alright, so this last game is called Rolly and the Flower. I saved it till last in the video because although I played it in a different order to in the video, this one was actually by far my favorite of the bunch. Just what this person achieved with the cute kind of story very much reminded me of the Little Prince, the about the tending to the flower. But yeah, it's just a really neat idea and very, very, very well done. Like the puzzles in it. Another really awesome feature of this game is the sound effects. Chef's kiss to the sound effects with the flower. It's really cute, and you nailed it. I love these like puzzles in the thing. One, I'm not going to go into it, but definitely a learning curve with the different levels. You've got that nailed as well. Like you started it off nice and simple, and just ramped it up. Never to a point that I wanted to rage quit though, so that's good. The animation was really nice, although the graphics are simple. They're really nicely captured. This has a really nice feel. As I say, and it's cute, so it's like one that's really good for kids and stuff like that. So the only things I might mention is perhaps like the Rolly could have had like some sound effects when his wheels are moving and things like that, and things. But I can tell like a lot of love was actually put into this one. I'm not saying the others didn't have it as well, but a lot of love and care went into this, a complete game. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see a sequel to this too, obviously, but you successfully complete your mission at the end of this, but it has potential. The little ending is really cute as well. It wasn't expected as well. I just thought it was going to say that you've completed the game and then go out to the quit or start screen, but like, yeah, I love the little water in it. Yeah, great job, really great job. Alright, so that wraps up the jam. Obviously I started making this video before the results came in, but I wasn't too unsurprised, I must say, with Rolly and the Flower winning first in pretty much all the categories except creativity. I really think, yeah, it was a banger, great game. Surprised at some of the places of the other ones, but well done everyone. It was an interesting little jam. As I say, I didn't take part in it, but it was just fun to review and obviously showcase some of these games on here. So cool, well done Rolly and Flower. And if you guys are interested in seeing a little flashback after this, stay tuned. Alright, time for a little bit of a flashback here. We've got Slider. Wanted to just have a play on the video. Obviously, if you like the look of the game, you can check it out by following the links in the this video description. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a check out of the game.
ready to run. Let's do this.
Attention, inmate SL1D3R. Stand down and return to your cell immediately.
Remember folks, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe.